Welcome to Climate Change News. This is Isha Bargett. Our top stories today. In disastrous event that have said to be linked to climate change, heavy rain let loose floods and landslide in western Japan last week, bringing hundreds of deaths and masses of destruction. The floods is said to be Japan's deadliest weather-related disaster in more than 3 decades and has caused national grief. Almost 300,000 people remain without water, with the temperatures hitting 33 Celsius in some of the warmest areas, causing people to suffer from dehydration and heat strokes. Plastic bans are becoming the latest fad. Several countries, in the name of combating plastic pollution in the ocean, have begun banning various single-use plastic products, such as utensils, bottles, and straws. To contribute to the plastic ban trend, on July 9, Starbucks announced that it would be eliminate single-use plastic straws in all its branches over the next years. Instead, customers will get new lid for cold drinks that somewhat resemble an adult sippy cup. About 60 New Zealand businesses from Climate Leaders Coalition to help the government transition towards a greener, low-emissions economy. The chief executives of the companies are working together and have set goals consistent with the Paris Agreement about a carbon reduction. UK activists from the group Plan B hope to sue the government over a failure to take drastic measures against climate change based on similar cases around the world. They believe that government is not serious about action to meet Paris Agreement. And this was strengthened by last week's report of a committee on climate change, saying that young people will have to pay the bill for the government's insufficiency. Tesla is about to open an electric car production plant in Shanghai, China. It will be the first auto plant outside the US, building 500,000 cars per year, has a chief executive, Elon Musk, stated. More than 28 million vehicles were sold in China last year versus than 17 million sales in the current US market. The Shanghai municipal government welcomed Tesla's move to invest not only in new factory in the city, but also in research and development. Support monitoring and informed decision-making on biodiversity conservation. The United Nations Environment Programme, together with the United Nations Development Programme, and the Secretariat of the Convention on Biological Biodiversity, has launched UN Biodiversity Lab. It will provide other agencies with the spectral data via a free, cloud-based tool that users can access to make informed decisions on biological conservation. Data include spatial data on protected areas, endangered species, climate, carbon, and land cover, marine areas, human impact on natural systems, and social economy data. Of planning, especially in cities near the sea, have made such urban centers vulnerable to climate change and natural disaster, and the World Bank has committed to remedy the situation. The bank launched the City Resilience Program in June 2017 to promote city resilience and help development sustainability and poverty reduction. A conference is on the way to evaluate the results of the program and design the next step. Since ice sheets are fast receding in the Arctic, more ships have been using the new passage, and they may affect marine mammals population in the area. A study by scientists from the University of Washington revealed that ship pollution, lights, and noise could disturb marine mammals of the area, especially the narwhal population, which are very sensitive. The initiative is a global effort which launched by the Australian government to promote hydrometry as a basis for improved access to clean water and sanitation globally. As a part of the initiative, the capacity of a national government is developed in order to plan adequately in situations such as water stress, scarcity, floods, drought, and freshwater pollution. Acid rain occurs in the atmosphere due to emission of polluting gases like sulfur oxide and nitrogen oxide, has a significant effect on physical environment and the wildlife. And the looking at high up lakes give us an early indication of those effects. Lakes that have been affected have been found in recent research to be browner due to higher level of dissolved carbon. This has turn alter the lake's light and nutritious level of a living organism and also their temperature. These are the first sign that even remote, high-altitude lakes are being affected by pollution will have created. Thanks for watching Climate Change News. This is Isha Bargate. We will see you soon.